Today we've come to a famous intersection, perhaps the intersection where it all began, the intersection of Herzl Street and Rothschild Boulevard, for the story of a community which eventually became the major city of Tel Aviv. The municipality of Tel Aviv has established these few blocks as what's known as the Independence Trail, highlighting some of the important spots. This is the first kiosk in modern Israel and in modern Tel Aviv. One of the magical features along this historic block is what's known as the Founders Monument, dedicated at this spot in 1949. 66 couples stood on this spot on April 11th, 1909, for the lottery in which the lots of land were allocated to the families to build the first neighborhood of Achuzat Bayit, acquisition of a home in suburban Jaffa, or eventually Tel Aviv, the first neighborhoods of Tel Aviv. Just up the block from the Founders Monument is the wonderful Hagana Museum, located in the home of Eliyahu Golam, one of the founders of the Hagana in the 1920s. And around this table, undoubtedly, some of the great leaders of Israel sat and planned operations of the Hagana back in the 1930s and the 1940s. Our next stop on the Independence Trail is the lobby of the Shalom Towers. This building is actually built on the site of the first Hebrew high school in Israel, the Herzl Gymnasium, as depicted in the model that we see in the lobby of the Shalom Tower building. So here at the foot of Rothschild Boulevard, the Independence Trail, we relate a little bit to some of the events in Tel Aviv's past. The Tel Aviv of the 1910, the 1920s, one of the first references to what eventually became Tel Aviv, the city of Jaffa. And you see the story of Jonah and the whale in the bottom right. The whale, the Bible tells us, this is the city of Jaffa, which of course became today part of Tel Aviv, but from which Tel Aviv began its roots in the early 1900s.
Israel is beautiful.